Hey, Old Republic fans, I got a little treat for you. Another build that I've been experimenting with. Now, this one was suggested on the main forums, on the Sith Inquisitor forums. And this build, I really don't have a name for it right now. It's more of a hybrid build than anything else. So basically what we're doing is we're putting a lot of the points into darkness for the usual tank tree. 2 points into Shroud of Darkness instead of 3, because basically what we're looking for is we're looking for the survivability and the utility of the darkness tree right here. Skipping Dark Ward because shields, PvP, useless. Yeah, we're not going to get into that right there. And what this overall build does, I've noticed it's like you have the survivability and utility of going the full darkness, well, not really the full darkness tree, but basically what you trade off instead of going full darkness, you trade off Wither and the Force Lightning heal for a little bit more burst damage and a little bit more damage with Thrash, Death Field, and Shock. And this is where you're going to find a lot of the damage coming from this build right here. So what I've done with this build is I got 23 points in darkness, 1 in Deception for that duplicity, for the little chance of those Maul procs. Those are, you know, having that is really important to having the burst right there. So I'm keeping that one right there. And the rest, Exploitive Strikes, this is, you know, pretty big right there. It increases your melee critical chance by 9% for 10 seconds. And what I've noticed, like I said, with this overall build right here, especially with Claws of Decay, the critical strike damage dealt by Thrash by 50%. And as soon as I put this into my build, and I've noticed without even changing anything, I have not gotten any new pieces of gear since my last video, and I've noticed my damage has gone up quite a bit while still retaining a lot of the survivability. And that's huge. With a Death Field that heals you as well too. Basically, like I said, you've traded the Force Lightning heal for the Death Field heal. And I'll show you a little, so we're going to try this in a duel right here. I'll show you how this works right here. So, open up with Death Field. He's got me up in a choke. I'm not too worried about that. Like I said. She's got her defensive cooldowns up, so I'm just going to try to kite that around. Wait till that goes away. Snag her in this, come out and pop Seethe, so I heal myself up. Still kind of getting used to the AoE effect of this thing right here. Want to avoid that. Double shock right there. And Maul, just to finish it off. So, like I said, I mean, like, you know, this is not really too much of a perfect duel. It's kind of more of an example, but, you know, you get the idea. Like I said, it basically revolves around 3 skills. It revolves around Thrash, Death Field, and Shock. What you want to do is basically just, there's no real rotation for this. It's more of just, like, you spam Thrash until you get the Energize buff. And then after that, you know, you use Shock, hopefully you get a double proc right there. And just basically go from there. So, that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how to use this build properly. So, like I said, the duels are probably not going to be the best, but that's basically how the build works, and it's really, really neat.